all of our vaccines are meant to teach my immune system what to pay attention to so that I can be ready to fight an illness. And the types of vaccines we've had over time, there's many different versions of give my body a little bit of a protein or a little bit of a virus, and I learn how to pay attention and protect myself. The messenger RNA technology feels really new because it landed right in the pandemic, and I feel like the timing was, we were lucky in this regard that they were developing that technology for 10 years, initially for the SARS respiratory virus, and then for Ebola. They had that ready, and then the COVID pandemic hit, and they were able to kind of quickly shift and say, well, we can use this technology that's been in development, that's been in studies.
For 10 years.
For 10 years. I like my experience with giving the vaccine is that patients are doing really well with it. It's made of components that are part of my biology, and I felt a lot of reassurance from that. It's got a messenger RNA it's a sentence that I use throughout my body to make protein all day long, and so I'm taking a sentence, it's something I'm familiar with. And it's also got some fats and salts and sugars that are all things that I'm used to, and in a way it's a vaccine that lines up with my biology very well. So I actually been reassured both by the technology and that it's been in development for a while.
Yeah, and the public has, I know I get a lot of questions. They think this has come around too fast, and how did this all get produced? How did the vaccine get produced so quickly? And unfortunately, it took a pandemic to do so. In order for a vaccine to go from research phase to production, they need enough people that have that illness or sickness in order to determine if it's safe and it's efficacious. And so in this setting, we learned quickly because too many people were sick and dying of COVID. And so it quickly allowed us to determine that the people getting the vaccine were being hospitalized. They were not dying. I think that's how we were able to take something in its phases of research and study for other viruses and take it to a level where it was produced.
So the timing of this almost seems to be pretty perfect. If we had to have a pandemic and to know that research was being conducted for 10 years, it was very, I guess, fortuitous that we could bring those two together and be able to decrease and flatten that curve as a result of vaccinations.